I would be remiss if we didn't talk about the absolute theme of my life, which is it gets greater later. And
Yes.
you are the living embodiment of it gets greater later. You had a very successful business as a wedding planner. You were married. You had a whole other life when I met you. Initially, you were engaged when we met.
That's
Um,
right.
and, yeah, and now this life, and you were not a writer when we met, and I
Mm,
wasn't who I am when we met, and it's
no.
really a testament to, you know, having the fortitude that I believe and the belief in oneself to know that it does get greater later, and that knowing that being able to change and morph is like it's a birthright. I believe.
Ye- I agree, and I think it's funny. There's a thing in the book where the mom tells Pietro, her son, she's like, "I felt small in my skin," and I think
Mm,
that it's like if you listen to that voice, like
yeah.
it will actually guide you. You know what I mean? Like when you're like,
Yep.
I don't feel like this is my full self. This is my full self.
Mm-hmm.
Like it pushes you to that next thing, and that
Yep.
has been a beautiful thing to kind of keep pushing. So all these characters end up being little tiny bits of you. You know what I mean? Like, but
Yeah.
I wanted, I do believe that like the second act, you bring so much confidence to it, don't you think?
Yes.
Like that's
Yeah.
amazing. Like, like I don't think I would have said, I insist on writing this pilot myself. I told my agents, I said, I was like, well, if you think there's another middle-aged New Rican girl from Brooklyn that could write this adaptation better than me, I was like, it's 10 a.m. in LA. Get to me by 6. And like 2 hours later,
Right.
they're like, we're just going to have you write it.
See? Perfect. Perfect.
But I
And
wouldn't
I,
have done that at 25 or
yeah.
30. You know what I mean? Like,
Nope.